toss and decides to bowl first here. The home captain obviously thinking they've got a good grasp of the conditions. Sudarshan taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Gill up the other end to start things off. These two make a very good combination. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Driven through cover, just the single.
The Titans gets their first runs of the innings. Sudarshan picking up a good single there.
Great shot, not going to beat the fielder. And out. How did he get to that one?
Right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. He's got their tail up.
Leading edge, just doesn't carry. Butler, fortunate there. Great shot, at least one on offer.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. How will he reply?
Edged.
Left that one a bit too much width to tempt the shot.
Nicely played.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Captain going with some pace.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Massive outside edge.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Infielder onto that one in a flash. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Found the fielder with that shot. Head over the ball, great shot, racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
They'll get at least one. Nicely played. Runs one. Now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few runs.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. How will the bowler respond?
Shot. Should be runs. Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely gathered. Off the bat and should get some runs. Solid shot, going for four.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Couldn't beat the field. Nicely gathered. Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Too good. Not sure anyone will cut that off.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Some adjustments to the field.
Jansen coming back into the attack and looking hungry for a wicket too. Head was over the ball and well timed, just couldn't find the gap. Well played, could be a quick single. Great shot, at least one on offer. Butler, good shot, but couldn't beat the field. Shot, at least two on offer.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
That's a solid shot. Big edge. Where's that going?
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
The new bowler coming into the attack will be looking for the avenue of apprehension. Perfectly timed, could be 4. Jansen showing real skill there. That ball was surely heading for the boundary there. Nicely played. Runs 1. Shot. Should be runs. What a ball. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. End of a disappointing over. Shreyas has to be asking what is going wrong, not what is expected from a key bowler. Punjab are now allowed 5 fielders outside the circle. Couldn't pierce the field with that shot.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a full toss and worked up the pads nicely. Could be 4. Off the bat and should get some runs. Nice shot, but straight to the fielder. Cover drive through cover point, 1 run.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Nice shot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. They'll get at least 1. Power and precision in that one. Good take. Probably saved 4 runs there. Well played. Could be a quick single. Thick edge. They're in trouble here. Looks like they've come up short.
Sundar, left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard.
Stoinis, the pace bowler coming. Into the attack.
A few moves made in the field.
Nicely played. Runs 1.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Well timed, but found the fielder.
Sudarsan left it alone, didn't want to chase the wide one.
driven through cover, just the single.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Sundar with a lovely shot, but he finds the fielder who collects that one no problem. Chahal, the spinner, coming into the attack. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover. That looks gone.
Phillips coming in, but will be starting from the non-striker's end.
Nice shot, runs possible. Solid work from the fielder, likely saved a boundary.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Storms, dives and grabs it. What a catch.
New batter out in the middle, but starting from the non-striker's end. She'll need to wait a bit. He's got their tail up.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
I'd say that was the right call not to run it. Again, there's some strong arms out there in the field.
Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
They'll get at least 1. Head over the ball, great shot, racing away.
Sundar doesn't offer a shot.
Dug that out well. Fielder collects that one, no problem.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Smart collect, got across quickly to cut it off. There's a chance here. Oh my, that's racing away.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders. How will he reply? Sundar left alone, through to the keeper.
Can't get it through, straight to the fielder.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Classic cover drive, finds the fielder at cover. Great catch, dove away, kept his eyes on the ball, and most importantly, was always balanced.
Tawate in the middle, want to get the feet moving from the get-go. Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Doesn't beat the infield, nicely gathered. Early on, that could be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Beautifully timed shot, should get a few runs.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
They'll get at least one. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Khan, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away. Khan doesn't offer a shot. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4. They've all gone up here with the appeal. Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Peach of a ball. Nearly caught the edge.
Connolly with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Wow. Don't even bother running.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Nicely played.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Head over the ball. Great shot. Racing away.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Great bit of fielding. Backed up the spinner with that stop. What a catch. Dove away and snagged a great catch.
Rabada just about ready to go out in the middle.
Infielder onto that one in a flash. No need to run for that one. It's going high and far.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will the bowler respond?
Nicely played. Runs 1. Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Well played. Could be a quick single. Power and precision in that one. Singh showing real skill there. That ball was surely heading for the boundary there. Singh back into the attack. That was a nice shot. Beautifully timed, but found the fielder who did well to get their body behind the ball. Well bowled. Lured a rash shot.
On the drive. The bowling's too good, though. Great line and length. Beats the edge.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Too much room. Got what it deserved.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Singh with a classy bit of fielding. Off the bat and should get some runs. Jansen coming back on from the avenue of apprehension they've been in all match. That's massive. Out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Flick of the wrists off the front foot. Away it goes. Might be 4. Fielder out deep. Has to work hard.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Needs a dot ball.
Taken. Lovely catch by the fielder. Never looked like dropping.
Sharma, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Played and missed.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball. Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Great shot, not going to beat the fielder. In the air, and cover takes it cleanly.
Siraj, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Singh coming back on. They've been bowling really well. It mightn't get to the boundary, should get at least a couple.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Wadhira gathers that comfortably. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Well played, could be a quick single. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Siraj, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Shot, should be runs. The openers are out on the field and it's a very gettable total. Just need a good start, no silly mistakes, should be a walk in the park.
Singh, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
And caught. Solid catch by the fielder, and that's the end of the batter.
The left-hander out in the middle. They look to assert themselves early on. He's got their tail up.
Dragged down and put away. Pulled with great power, launched into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
That's gone in the air, but it should fall safe.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Aria, with a brilliant shot through the covers before, fielder never had a chance.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Beats the outside edge.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Nicely played. Runs 1. Khan does well on the boundary, saving valuable runs. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. That's a solid shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
They've all gone up here with the appeal. Oh, that's close.
Wadhira, the new man, taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in.
Nicely played. Good shot. A beauty.
2 overs gone and they're off to a superb start in this power play. 12 plus and over, well ahead of the required rate.
Perfect square drive, foot to the pitch of the ball, long chase, fielder won't stop it.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. How will he reply?
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Great shot. Could be four, and a no ball as well.
They may have overstepped. The captain shouldn't be disappointed by the effort, just need to adjust the run-up.
Drilled away into the gap. Fantastic shot.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way. Sixth last ball. How will the bowler reply?
And that's hit them. Plenty of pace on that one. Going to sting later.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Great work by the fielder. That's the sort of thing that bowlers appreciate. It helps build up the pressure. Perfect. Right out of the middle, and it bludgeons to the boundary.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on. Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Well-timed shot, and it finds the gap.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Wadhira played that one really well.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Oh, wow, that's a biggie. Huge. All the way for 6. It's gone many rows back.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. Can he come back with a dot ball?
It's in the air, safe, and should pick up some runs.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Four overs down, and the captain won't be too happy with his bowlers so far. It might just be time to mix things up a bit and bring in a 4th or a 5th change, just to try something different and hope their fortunes turn around.
Went for the drive, but missed.
That was lovely bowling, just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
Shot, should be runs.
big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Well, now, that could be out of the ground, drilled away for a maximum.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire. How will the bowler respond?
Found the fielder with that shot. Completion of the over, allowing too many runs, and the batters are just looking too comfortable out in the middle.
Another big over. Not as big as the previous overs, but still a formidable one.
Captain going with spin and taking some pace off the ball. Goes for it, in the air, but should land safe.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Two straight and punch through the leg side.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Great delivery. Beat the outside edge.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Gone aerial with that shot. It's gone high.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Well bowled. Lured a rash shot.
That spun a long way. Very, very lucky to miss it, if I'm being totally honest.
Now then, that's a confident appeal. Big appeal. This could be out.
Shreyas coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-strikers end for now.
Changing the attack. They found it tough early, and it's a big challenge with how well these two are scoring. Oh, and that's hit the batter. Good heat on that ball. Might try the Yorker next.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Right out of the middle. Oh, what a strike. Over it goes. One for the crowd to catch.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the six.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. work, held their nerve in the air and took a good catch.
Jansen, the new batter in, but won't be facing just yet.
That's a solid shot. Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep. Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Great shot, at least one on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
Shot, should be runs. Gathered up near the boundary.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Great shot, gets hold of that one and places it through square leg.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Driven on the onside, straight to mid-wicket.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Drilled that one away and it finds the gap. A pour over. The captain is going to have to make a big decision on his bowling attack if this continues.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Sharma has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been coming a little too easily. What a shot. Hit that one hard. No need to run.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Great shot. Into the gap. Sounds like it came off the middle.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and four. Fantastic shots.
Couldn't pierce the field with that shot. Wadhira gets hold of it, dispatches it into the stands.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Lovely shot, gets back quickly and finds the gap.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Played and missed.
Just need to settle down. The timing's all off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Just got to keep a cool head.
Nicely played. Runs one. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
Stoinis, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Well played. Could be a quick single.
Oh, one error followed by another. A horrible call and a horrible throw to the wrong end.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Smack! Beautiful bowling.
Singh, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Holder back into bowl. Been bowling well so far.
That isn't the best delivery I've seen, but somehow they get away with it.
Shot. Should be runs.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
That's a solid shot. Looks like that hurt. Just mistimed the pace.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory. Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. They need one to win.
Goes for it in the air, but should land safe.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again soon.